Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
And just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. Like, no team likes getting swept, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you don't even care about.
Back to Harden. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight. Get out of that man's way and be throwing down that power finish.
To the paint. Here's Coffee. It's hauled in by George. About a minute played so far here in the first. Up top, Maxey. Pulls up from the corner. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Harden. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Now here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Pass to Leonard. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Maxey looking it over. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Coffee.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah, what you say out loud versus your action can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Harden. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two. And
you can't drop step me, nigga. What the fuck you think this is?
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Brooks taking two shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard looking over the floor. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside, Maxey. Pass to McCain. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Leonard, no luck.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The 76ers making a switch here. Philadelphia with the ball. Outside for George. Knocks down the three ball.
Bro, why the fuck you don't listen? This shit gonna drop. I'm taking the win. Like, it's simple. Do this shit before the game, bro.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now, here is Harden. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And so here is Philadelphia. 11-point game. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Porter.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Dunn. With the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's McCain. It's Drummond, top of the key. Clock at 6. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Porter, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Lowry, still without a basket. Pass to Drummond, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Knocked loose, and stolen by Drummond. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here is Lowry. Martin wide open. He fires. Misses the three. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rebound Andre Drummond. The 76ers leading by 15. From the arc. And it's Martin missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Jones. Dunn looking over the floor. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the 76ers.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Left side, Porter. Stolen by Martin. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers trail by 15. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trying to get something going. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Dunn shot is good.
You want to do that lame reach? All right.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit
Sorry, bastard.
scoreboard. 76ers lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
The 76ers leading by 13. Up top, Maxey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 13. Harden right side. Good on the bucket. Harden's got 6 points.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Now, here's George. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the 3 off target. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Now, here is George. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Leonard. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Now, here's George. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Harden, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to George. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
And the basket by Harden.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Oubre. James Harden picking up that last basket. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's sent back by George.
Well, how about the D there from George, one of the premier two-way players in our league.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Clippers on defense, trailing by 13. And here's George. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alton. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Harden. It's hauled in by George.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside. Leonard with the steal. Back to Harden. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Harden outside. Over George. Again, the miss by Harden.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
13 feet away. Again, the miss by Harden. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Philadelphia. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And we're accustomed to seeing this out of Kawhi. One of the best defenders in our league.
The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Timeout. Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. RJ, talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Now, here's Dunn. Puts up a deep 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now, Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner, it's Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McCain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Philadelphia, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, still working on his jumper. But you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there.
Outside, Maxey. Here's McCain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter. Down low. Here's Steele. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's tipped. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Porter looking it over. And so they foul intentionally.
Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
50 seconds left in the first half. It's Porter outside.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Maxey attacking. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free. Maxey, no good. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. Maxey with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's
now you trying to break rules too?
Embiid the screen to the middle. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Embiid with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And the foul on Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Embiid the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
To the paint. Embiid with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rejection by Leonard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The 76ers leading by 21. Here's McCain. He's got 10 to the inside. Maxey.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will dribble. A three each time.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. To the wing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. here's Embiid. He's got 23, and he makes that one. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Pass to Maxey. Oubre outside. Embiid with it. Brooks covering. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 17.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad. A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and you have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
And here's George. 7 points in the game. Here's McCain. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 21. Harden looking it over. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And Embiid drops them both. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Now, here is George. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Here is Harden. 18 points for him.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Oubre. Guarded by Powell. Back to Embiid. Leonard with the steal. It's stolen by Lowry. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To McCain. Now, here's George. Clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now here's Porter. Still yet to score. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the triple.
Porter Jr.
Each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's McCain. He's got 10.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
The 76ers making a switch here. Now here's Porter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry, able to pick up some contact there on the dribble.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Good on both.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And it's good, 2 points. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Now here's Dunn. Bamba inside. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Bamba. Four on the clock. Here's Steele. Misses off the right iron.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Porter, no luck. Now the 76ers with it. .43 seconds left in the third. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Pass to McCain. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Martin. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Porter, no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And
Clippers, 46.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. outside Jackson. Lets a floater go. Pass to Martin. Outside Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Here's Drummond. And finally they hit one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Down low. And stolen by Drummond. Knocked away. Pass to Jackson. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Coffee can't get it to go. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. They get it again. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Stolen by Gordon. Here's Martin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Martin's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here now the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Maxey. And here's George. Jackson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon missing. Harden outside. Tips it up. And there's Brooks putting it right back in.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside, George. Pass to Maxey. It's George on the wing. He's feeling it. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks him down.
Oh, that's blocked. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Left side, Gordon. The 76ers with another miss. Powell for 3. Eric Gordon with the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's George. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Timeout called the 76ers. Here's Maxey. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Pass to Brooks. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
To the right side. Leonard with the steal. Here's Harden. Can they get it? It's Drummond with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Leonard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the 76ers now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Here's Yabusele. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Council. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Steal. Banked in off the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now here's Drummond. Over Porter. And it's Drummond missing. Bamba in the high post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Bucket is good.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now here's Jackson. Drummond a screen. To the inside. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint,
who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Pass to Yabusele. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. They get it back. Outside for Lowry. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.